Hello, everybody. It is me, Jurassic Master, here to say that we're going to do a part or a video. How did I say part? We're gonna do a video where I'm gonna put in what kaiju's, what monsters I want to see in this new movie. So these are my opinions. These are not ones that I'm saying they will be in the movie. It's just ones that I think that would be pretty cool if you put them in a movie, or if you put them in a second movie. I would love for there to be a second movie. I could see them doing the second movie. Yeah. If you haven't seen the first video, please go watch that. This is where I do a breakdown on this trailer right here. I just thought I would pause it, have it here for the beginning of this one, so you can see how this Rathalos looks, the Azuran Rathalos, because I think it looks so cool. So let's get started with all the kaijus that I think should be in, not kaijus. Why do I keep saying kaijus? All the monsters that should be in this new movie. Bearwrath. I think it would be really cool to see Bearwrath in this movie because we're in a desert kind of area. I think it would be really cool to have. I think it would fit perfectly if Bearwrath was in this movie. I mean, we're in the desert with Black Diablos. I think it would be perfect. I think Bearwrath should be. I think he would do a great. I think he would do really good if he was in the movie. The regular Bearwrath. I mean, I would like to see it, but I wouldn't be like, holy cow, this one needs to be in it. I mean, I think it would be really cool if this one would be in it, but I think the Black Diablos was a good choice. Because the regular one is like, oh, everybody's seen that one so many times. But like Black Diablos is a little bit harder and like just cooler. I think this one would be cool to have in it, but I don't think it would be like, holy cow, this is a must need to be in the movie. I think if they do make a second one, maybe this one could be like in a cameo. I don't know. Anjanath. This is one of the more popular Monster Hunter monsters. This is probably sort of like the first basic. This is the first boss you basically fight in Monster Hunter. This one is hard, but I like it, but it's not like my favorite one. Like it was fun to battle. Don't get me wrong, it was really fun to battle. I enjoyed it, but I think this one should be in it. I think it would do really cool to have like an Anjanath and like Rathalos like standing off, just like staring at each other and being like, they're both basically top dogs. Like they're both dominant predators in this Monster Hunter universe, but Rathalos has a little bit more of an advantage because he has wings. But I think it would be really cool to see like in live action Rathalos or Anjanath because I think it's cool. I love how Anjanath looks. I love how it's like, I don't have a picture for it, but it can like bring up its wings. I couldn't find a good picture with its wings up, or it's like a fin wings up, and it has a big nose. I mean, he's got a big honker. You could go honk honk on his nose, but if you do that, you will die. Trust me, I tried in Monster Hunter, didn't end too well. Yo, the great Jagrus. I actually really do like the great Jagrus. I think it's one of my favorite ones because it's got dreads, and I don't have dreads. I haven't really ever seen like anybody have like characters with dreads in games that are like that can pull it off. But like this is really cool how it's like it. I don't know, something about Great Jaguars has a special spot in my heart, and just like having like the dreads. I don't know, something about the dreads I think is like that's cool. Like I would have never thought to put dreads on a lizard. Who would think of that? That's like putting, I don't know, uh, a helmet on like I don't know. Like I can't even think of something to compare with like this. I really like Great Jaguars. I don't like it eats everything, but it's just like a giant iguana or like a crested gecko. And it's just really cool. And I love reptiles. And I would love for this thing to be in the movie. Or like I wouldn't even want him to play like a big part. Like if they're like running through the ancient forest and then like they hear noise in the background, and they're like, and then like maybe have it like you just see a giant great Jagrus like walking through the forest, and the lady could be like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna take it out," and then like the field guide trainer is like, "No, no, 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 no. This one, don't attack it. This is not one that it'll leave you alone if you leave it alone." And I think it would be really cool just like seeing them just like walking like a giant monitor lizard or a Komodo dragon, just like walking through the forest and just like walking through and not like causing any problems. And maybe it would be like showing that not every single monster here is out to kill you. Is there are some out there that are just wanting to be peaceful and wanting to live their own life. I love Great Jaguars. When I first saw him, like, oh my gosh, he's so cool. He's got dreads, and it's like you don't ever really see that. I don't know. He has a special spot in my heart for. I love this guy. Nergigante. I mean, since we already have one elemental dragon, why not get Nergigante? This guy was hard. He was hard to defeat. I mean, it was a fun battle. I love the battles in Monster Hunter. Yeah, they're like an hour long, but they're so much fun. Like, it's like you're right there that you know you can defeat him, but it's like, no, 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 no. You're right there that you could defeat him, but nah, you're not. You're like, I don't know. It's like you're right there that you know you can defeat him, but you just needed to get like those extra 15 hits in, and you would have defeated him. I know that sounds like, oh, an extra 15. If you play Monster Hunter, you know what I mean. Like, it's like, I don't know. I love the design of this one. This one looks really cool. Like, I love how it looks. I love, like, it's just a cool monster. This is one of the coolest looking ones that I just love. The Odogarin! Oh my gosh. Odogarin. I love this puppy dog. It's just a giant puppy. I love him so much. What more do I need to say? End of conclusion. No, genuinely, I want this in the game. Like, I literally want Odogarin in the game. In the movie. I love Odogarin. He's my... This probably has to be... This is probably my favorite monster in Monster Hunter. I love Odogarin. It's just like a giant puppy. I love dog. I'm a dog person. I'm a dog person through and through. I love dogs. Cats, I don't care for. I love dogs, and this reminds me of dogs. Oh my gosh. When I was battling this thing for the first time, oh my goodness. I was like, what's that? And then it showed itself. I'm like, it's a giant puppy! Oh! I was so happy. You don't understand how much I love this thing. It was a hard fight. It was a fun fight. It was just like a giant puppy, and I had to kill him, and I was so disappointed. I love this thing. He's just a giant puppy. Oh my god. I love him. He's so fluffy. I'm gonna die. I love Odogarin. He's my favorite one by far. I would love for him to be in the movie. Like, I feel like they should have it in the game or in the movie. Somehow, I want it to be Odogarin in the movie. And maybe you get, like, a smaller Odogarin in the movie, and you can ride him. Like, I would love, like, riding an Odogarin. Imagine, like, going into battle with Rathalos or any of the monsters, riding in with Odogarin. That would be so cool in the movie. Oh, I want that so badly. Or, like, maybe even have, like, a puppy Odogarin. That would be so adorable. I want Odogarin. I want Odogarin in this movie. Please, put him in the movie. Or if you make a second movie, have him in the movie. I love Odogarin. I'm sorry I'm going on a rant. This is my favorite monster. I love him so much. It's just a giant puppy. Oh, I love him so much. I'm gonna die. He's so fluffy. And final monster I want to see in this movie is Jurassic Master. An old foe is approaching. I think this has to be the best monster that could be in the movie. I of course, myself would play as Jurassic Master, the raptor. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. We'll just say I'm a dinosaur for now. Maybe I'll change it. In Minecraft, I have a cloak and mysterious man. I think Jurassic Master would be the absolute best. He has to be in this movie. If he's not in this movie, I'm not like, we have to have Jurassic Master in the movie. If he's not in the movie, I don't want to watch the movie. Movie has to be canceled if we don't have Jurassic Master in this movie. He's the big boss. He's like the biggest, like he's the boss of the boss. But yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say. Thank you guys for watching, and remember,
Bird up. Bird up. The bird dimension.